Good morning, all. Good morning. Welcome back to a little bit of this new to our community game called Life is Feudal. Man, I hope everybody is enjoying their day, their night. You slept well, and oh yeah, flip, man. Oh, here we go. Does everybody got their coffee? Man, I tell you what, don't taste no better than in a Da Vinci coffee mug. Oh man, that is good, because when you drink that and then when you get your cup all empty, you can just flip and say, what the flip? Hey, good morning all, how we doing? Oh yeah, John Hand, Lunas, Confucius, Mom, man, appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful night. Slept good, foodie food. Good morning. Good morning. From all corners of the world. Yeah, welcome all the watchers, all the chatters, all the lurkers, all the non-90 bots, and of course everybody watching on whatever the flip device and platform you choose to watch this on. But I appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate all those thumbs up and those likes here, especially on YouTube. Man, that definitely helps out. All right, let's jump on in here into the game and see what's going on. We got our Discord server rolling this morning. We've got, looks like Lunas and Mom are in there. I don't know if they're in the game already. Man. Hey, guys, how are we? Oh, Lunas is there. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd be here. I didn't know if you were still doing Icarus.
Yeah, I just finished to be here.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So one thing I like to do traditionally is kind of end my day inside my little hut. Kind of puts a little closure on the day for me. I kind of go in here, go to bed, and all that kind of stuff. I kind of do the same thing with waking up. Waking up is hard to do sometimes, unless you got some wonderful coffee in a wonderful coffee mug. Have I mentioned you can get this on the merch store? All right. So anyway, then you kind of start out here. There's a second thing to that. Number one, you're not in shock as to all the flipping stuff people did last night. Man, look at all this. This is crazy. Lunas looks a little different than when you left, didn't it?
Yeah. That happened.
Yes, things have happened. All right. And then the other thing is, if by chance there happens to be a wolf or some kind of animal here, then it gives you a chance to kind of listen around, see if you hear footprints before you step outside. They will not go, even though this is just a little cloth thing, they will not go in your house, which is good. So if you're scared about, if you get attacked by a wolf and you're scared about that wolf or something, you can kind of go inside your house and you can cheese it. You can actually shoot them through this door and they won't come out. Yeah, that's a little small cheese there with the game. One thing I need to do.
Put my hut?
Oh, did you make your hut?
No, I didn't make it yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know who's doing this. I know Aunt Captain was on last night when I left. So here's a crate there. Yeah, here's the shack. I don't know who's doing this. This might be Aunt Captain here. I don't know. Oh, somebody's plowed a little. Nice. Somebody's working. Oh, you know what? No. This might not be plowing. Sometimes when you drop things, it looks like it's a plowed field if you just drop the soil or something. So Rentharian might be, yep, it's all at 26. So he's actually, Rentharian is leveling all this out to be the same level. So we can kind of have a base palette to kind of work with as far as buildings and things. Yeah. And these little huts and shacks, these are kind of temporary. All right. So I don't know exactly where you were with finishing up. I was kind of hoping we would have a couple of little animals here, but we don't. I'm so saddened. I put down some traps here for animals, and they didn't make it here. All right. So today, what I'd like to do is probably, I was kind of hoping we'd do that. I was kind of hoping there might be a tick or two on the crops. The crops have 3 basic looks to them. So they have this look here, which lasts about 4 days. And then they have a smaller grown look, which is another 4 days. And then after 8 days, they are ready to be harvested. So then they're going to have a fully grown look, but they're going to turn brown, kind of like normal crops. And then after that, I think they're going to just wither and go away. So, Lunas, let me ask you, what would you like to work on today?
First, I'm gonna start with my hut.
Oh yeah, that's a great start. All right, so we need to figure out a place for that. If we go Control and F4, that shows us the radius of everything. So we could push out that way, or we could push out this way. I would say let's raise some soil. Let's put it out this way. You're going to need, 4x4 area. So we're going to raise the soil up to 26. And then we're going to put some rock on the soil, like this other. And then flatten it, and then you can put a house here. Should be able to put it right there. So I know that there is higher ground over this way. So we can do the same thing, kind of flattening this to 26. Somewhere about in here we could go. So I think I have some stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I've got a little bit. Let me go put this up. Right here. That is your hut? Oh, hey, Ant Captain, how you doing? I figured it probably was. All right, cool. All right, so manage the kiln. Let's put at least these in there. Let's go and put this one in there. Let's put that in there. That gets rid of a lot of my weight. I can just use the kiln for storage because it stores up to 200. So that's a good storage spot until we get a cart. I would like to get a cart going. So what we can do, yeah, these eventually we'll have to move and put away a different, oh, you know what? There's almost a area right here, though. We could put a temporary hut here. Yeah, this works. Right here. If we lift this right here, we move this over here. There we go. Took a couple of hours. Oh, yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to figure things out. All right. So yeah, Luna, we could go over here with you. This would be just fine. What is this? Mulberry tree. What's the quality here? 79. We don't need it. I'll just gather some bark. Yeah, we can just flatten it over here. It'll be a little bit quicker. That way we get you a house.
Awesome.
Yeah. We don't want you just like, being out there in the wind without a house. What would the wife think?
Right.
You gotta provide and have a nice place. Can't just
over there, right?
Can't just like, sleep out in the open. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a lot of time today. I thought I was going to have like all flippin' day to play today, but I actually have to work. Man. Yeah, some things happened a couple of days ago, so I gotta Actually put a little time in work today. Man, that
Life.
flippin' 4-letter word, life is feudal.
So we need to lower the ground here.
All right. No. Yeah, this land right here. So there's two ways you can do it. Obviously, you could just kind of hit it. Use your shovel, lower the ground to infinity, and that'll gather a whole lot of soil. Another way you can do it is stand on a place that's already flat and just go flatten ground. Then that will flatten it. Some people do it this way. I don't generally do it this way. But then when you flatten it, then you can continue to flatten until it gets to the level you want. So either way. And, yeah, when you use your hotkey, then that's going to use it as an attack mode.
Right.
So you just kind of look at the ground, right click. Yeah, it's a little different than some other games. All right, so let's cut this down. Oh, you're back to work in the morning. You had a mini vacation of 3 days. That seems very nice there, Foodie. So, after we cut down a tree, it's very important to always stare at the stump and uproot the stump. Because otherwise, this little red square here will tend to lag down the server after there's a whole lot of tree stumps. Because the server, every day, it goes through a phase where it wants to look at tree growth and plant growth and all that kind of stuff. And if it sees a stump, it kind of like says, oh, I want this tree to grow. Oh, but it can't grow. Oh, I want it to grow, but it can't grow. And if you multiply that times like 100 or 200 trees, then it could, prove to be a little small issue. There we go. All right, so also what I'm doing over here, look, there's bags over there. Bags means there's animals. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so what I've got going on over here is I've got these logs. I'm bringing these logs over here in two different piles. We have hardwood logs and softwood logs. You can tell the softwood has a little bit more of an orange tint to it than the hardwood. So I'm just raising it like this, pulling it over until it's no longer red, and placing it. So I have hardwood over here. Now that sound you're hearing, it says I'm in Sleeper's Forge now. Now it says I'm in Sleeper's Tong. And then if we go over here, there's another one. That's a different area. So there's 3 different regions right here in the middle of our thing. It's going to be very annoying as we just kind of walk around the town. But what this does is we're able to plant crops in all 3 regions. We're able to cut wood in all 3 regions. So like, it's not where the tree grows, but it's where you actually cut the wood. So whatever region I'm in, if I cut this log here, then it's going to be a region for this area. I can pick up this log, carry it over here, and then it's going to be over for Sleeper's Tongs. Because for tier, I think 3 and 4 buildings, you need things from the different regions. All right, so now this is deployed, so I can check the snare. And I grab the snare back, and now I have, where the flip is, I must have hit the O. There we go. Now it gives me this little deed thing. It says I have a rabbit. Isn't that flippin' awesome? I have a rabbit. Cool. I can't do anything with that rabbit right now. I may be able to. I can slaughter the smaller animals. You can actually slaughter from your inventory. So when I do that, then I'm going to get the resources of food, fur, and bones. We're going to do a little bit of blacksmithing, and we're going to get some chicken coops up for our rabbits and for our chickens. We'll do that right now, actually. So what I need to do is I need to get some nails. Let's see. Christopher was doing some blacksmithing. Let's see how many nails he has. Hey, how you doing, Scott? Yeah, I've been super busy, for one. And for two, on The Last of Us, with it being, I will, you know what? That just reminded me what I needed to do for my members only stream tonight. I will do a members only stream, but it will be talking about some other things. It won't necessarily be a game. But I need to set up, and technology is not my strength, but I need to reset up the PlayStation again. So anyway, let's see. Let's go. There should be some iron ore here. Hi, Booty. How we doing? All right, so two things I'm going to do. I'm going to check and see this. See if there's anything in here. All right, so there's a little bit of iron ore there. I'll go get a little bit more iron ore. So there's a little bit there. All right, I want to clear out my inventory. We'll make a couple more chests, because the chests, these crates. Let's go. Booty. Hey, Booty. 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 Hi, Paddywhack. How we doing? Hi, Booty. You just had to say hello, didn't you? She, for some reason, likes to jump up, kiss on my face, which unfortunately just kind of goes right in between me and the microphone. Bounces that around. All right, so here is a crate. This is made with just 5 boards, so it's very easy to make early game. It has a 150 on the capacity, but it's only able to have smaller items. So things like a shovel and a fishing pole is too big to fit in there. Now a chest will actually, all right, Booty, you're fine. A chest is actually larger, so you can put a fishing pole in it. Such as, I think I put it in the monument here. Let's put these. Get those out of there. All right. Hey, Booty, please.
How did you dig out so much at the time?
How did I dig out so much? I cheated? No, I'm just kidding. Let me put... Where's fishing poles? See, now a fishing pole will fit in the chest. It also has a storage of 250. Booty, please don't play with the microphone. Okay, you're like a little child. I don't mind you being on my mouse hand on a game like this. All right, so press F3. That shows you the grid. All right, so you can go use shovel to lower ground, and as long as it has the infinity symbol, it'll dig until you actually run out of stamina.
All right.
And 2 people can actually dig at the same time, so you'll have to be careful that you don't over dig it. There we go. And now you can flatten it. So you can get it done a lot faster with, 2 or 3 people digging.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing is, when you're building and when you're moving soil, there's 2 different kinds of soil. There's fertile soil, which you use for planting crops, and then forest soil, which you use for planting trees. So when you use an action, like building a stone road, planting, looking for different things, whatever, on, say, fertile soil, that action may not transfer over to a forest soil, between the fertile soil and the forest soil, because it reads it as a different material, kind of.
Right.
All right, so we can come over here. We can actually raise this. So there's two ways you can raise the ground. You can look at it. You can use a shovel to raise the ground. Or you can actually stand on the tile. Like if you want to do a lot, go to your inventory and just drop the soil. All right, so normally it's going to drop 30 at a time. Now you can, if you get a lot of high quality soil and you want the soil to go a long way, or if you're trying to really move things, you could actually split the soil into 15s. The game reads 30 as normal, but you can drop it in 15s. You got to do this individually. So you're more productive with your soil, like raising it higher with less soil. Now, let's say you want the soil to disappear. So if I did, what was it? Let's say I did 12, and then I did a 13. So if I wanted the soil just to disappear, it's at 25.9 right now. So I have 13. Anything under 15, it just kind of disappears in ether. I don't know where it goes. And there's 12. And I'm still at 25.9. I don't know where it goes. So that is also a way to kind of get rid of some stuff.
Nice.
There we go. So this 30 will go down there. Now the 5 will go down, but the 5 will just kind of disappear. So that's the basics of how you kind of terraform the land. You could also, like let's say this is 25.26. I could, like let's say I did this one and I flatten the ground. I have to stand on the same level in order to flatten it. But then, if I wanted this, I could, let's go over here maybe. Let's do it this way so I can show you. So, use the shovel to flatten the ground. Now, if I wanted to make a ramp going down a mountain or something, then I can use the shovel to flatten it with a downward slope. Now, it's going to dig down until I get to wherever that needs to go. So I could do it that way. And I'm just going to have a coffee in my Da Vinci mug. And just let the game do the work for me. There you go. All right. And then you could kind of roll this down. That's the way you kind of make a ramp, if you would want. And that's how you kind of work it on mountains and things. There we go. Let's just put that back. There we go. Cool. All right. So the first step of what I want to do is I would like to build a crate just for our charcoal. A lot of this has to do, just like a lot of other games, you want to kind of set some things up. So create furniture. Then that gives me all these things I can make. Isn't that crazy? Make a crate right here. Let's do it. Cool. Appreciate 7 people watching. Appreciate the 4 thumbs up there. All right. No, not manage the kiln. Create a... Oh, I need the boards. It doesn't matter if it's softwood or hardwood. You can also tell how much wood is in a this log here by inspecting it. So it tells me there is 40 wood. It's 20 wood for a board. So that means I'll be able to get 2 boards out of it. I can't get a log out of it because a log takes, I think, 80 wood to make a log. I'm going to let this chop or cut the wood, saw it, and I will be right back with some more coffee. So some of this game seems a little bit slow and grindy, and that's kind of what I like about games like this and Valheim. I do enjoy the grind. Alright, so, oh yeah, and I did have 2 more boards in here, I think. No, what did I do with those other? Oh, they were in the chest. That's right. So I can grab a couple boards from here. There's those 2. There we go. Alright, so let's put all these in there. Oops. Oh, flip. Wrong one. No, I don't want to manage the kiln. There we go. So you're figuring out what you need to do for the house? For the hut? Oh, wait. You've got your hut?
What?
No.
I'm lacking
All right.
some billets,
Oh.
but it's ready.
Oh, you need to flatten this one here. This one still needs flat. Yeah. If you press the F3 button,
Yeah, this one.
then you'll be on the grid.
Yeah.
And then the grid. Yeah, the grid needs to be all green for 4 tiles. So we got 4 tiles here. All right, so when you go to place your house,
Yep.
all right, then you're going to build a simple construction. Residential is going to be for the houses, and the
Yeah.
tiny shack is boards, billets, and plant fibers. So when you do that, then you got to do the same thing as moving the boards. Kind of move it. You can rotate it. So your thing is however you want. Then you want to make sure that it's on all the green tiles.
Oh, you're building it?
Like that. No, I'm not building it. You're going to build it.
Right.
See, I'm just showing on stream there. And that's
Yeah,
how
I
you
was-
do it. Now, you can't build it if you're standing on it. So you can kind of walk away. The only bad thing is because you're looking way out, the trees sometimes get in the way. And you can go farther out or farther in. But, of course, you can't see it that way. There you go. All right. It's all on you, Lunas. You got
Thank
this.
you. Yeah.
All right, so inspect this to see how much is in there. All right, so there's 190. I only need 1 more board left for this crate. Oh, Scott, you found some software where you don't need a device between PS4 and... That's cool, bud, but yeah, I do a lot more things with the capture card. How long till yours is finished building, or was you supposed to do something to finish? I'll check that. And Captain. And we always want to make sure that our green bar is all the way full with decent quality food, like I forgot to do. The good thing about this game is as you go down, you don't actually lose health. And also when you feed yourself good, you don't actually really gain health. But if your food bar goes all the way to 0, then you will actually start taking damage from not eating.
Gotcha.
Just like most other survival games. All right. So here's another thing that you can do. You can do this with some objects, not all of them. No. You're all right. Here we go. So I'm going to drop this object here. Now it's actually on the same tile as the kiln, but now I can raise it all the way up to the top of the kiln. Then it's going to rest right there on the kiln, so I can still access it. There we go. Let me go over here to this house. Yeah, this does have a very steep learning curve on a lot of things. Oh, okay. So you actually, when you go in here to build the simple construction, you might have an inspect or something. You don't want to do the deconstruct. You have to go to build. Then you're going to need to put boards, billets, and plant fiber into the building. So you'll just like move it over there. And then you're going to hammer it in. I've got a billet like that. And then you'll start hammering it in. Yep, and that's the same basic thing for building everything. Yep. And eventually these houses with everybody is going to take up a lot of space. So eventually, once we get the right level and everything, we're going to take down these houses and we'll actually make larger homes. Like if we go to build, they're simple but regular construction. Then we go to the masonry and we go to residential. Or if we go to architecture and residential, here's a 3-story wooden house here. So we can build crazy tall buildings compared to the tiny hut. And some of these will occupy a lot of people. So most of us should be able to fit in a large 3-story home. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to cut some wood. I'm going to make some, I put a lot of things in here. Let's take the clay out. Can I fit the clay? I'm not sure if the clay will fit in here. No, the clay won't fit into there. What I can do is go ahead and build crafting. Let's go ahead and build a second kiln. There we go. Yeah, once you get a couple things figured out with the game, then most everything is pretty similar. Just like we built the house, now we're building the kiln. I just moved the things over there to build it. The other thing I can do is I can just hit the control, click, and the stuff goes over. And I'll go ahead and try to make this kiln a little bit better than that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and saw out some billets. I need hardwood billets to make some more charcoal. And that sounds like a perfect time to grab a little more coffee. Be right back. All right. I don't know how much more I can put in there, but let's see. So 60. There we go. All right. The softwood doesn't do anything, but softwood we can put in. Oh, did you? You have to put the frame down for. Oh, you're doing it right now. Okay, Lunas. Gotcha.
Yep. I'm trying to.
There we go. Yeah, you can't do it when I'm in your way. What? Just kidding. Oh. Oh. Scott, you seem to be up kind of early. I hope everything was okay with you last night and the family. There we go.
Let's see.
Oh, let's see. There we go. So there's a little bit more. So we'll kind of go ahead and drop some in there. Oops. 190. All right, so I'm going to split one off because as soon as I turn this on, it's going to burn one out. Then I put that in. Now it all cuts in the same. Or it's doing the same. There we go. Now let's saw out more billets. While that is cooking off, I'm going to go get a little bit more iron here in a minute. And then I'll use that iron to make some nails. We'll make some coops for our animals. And we'll also make a trader cart so we can store more items. And that'll be good progress for this morning. I've got probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours that I can go. Sounds like Looney is working on that house.
Yep. Got it now.
So now I got 13, I got 14. $15. So I want another 20 or 21. Probably 20. Oh, my saw broke. Ah, flip. All right, so when you're doing the... Here, we can raise that up just a touch. So you'll see there's a little red bar here on the kiln. So that lets us know that this stuff is burning. And when the red bar goes all the way across, then it'll be done and completed.
Where do I get clay?
Oh, you need clay? Oh, I see. You're making a plaster home.
Oh.
Okay.
Just said tiny hut.
No. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, there's two different kinds, so that's fine. I'll show you where the clay is here in a minute. Let me get this kind of finish. You know what? Here, I can show you real fast, hopefully. All right. You don't have anything in your inventory, do you?
No, I have 102 of 132. You can throw something at me.
All right, let me... Yeah, I'm not going to have enough carry weight.
Now I have 20.
Hey. Auntie there.
There we go. Yeah. I just don't want this to burn down. I think we got time. All right, let's go. Let's run. This way. So this is the closest clay patch. Now you'll have to walk back.
Really?
But because I have a house, I don't have to walk back.
Oh.
Once you build a house, then you claim the house as your own. Then you can kind of teleport back to the house.
How do you do that?
Yeah, I'll show you. Down there on your hotbar, there's a little home icon.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, you just press that and you go back to your home after you claim a home.
Gotcha.
Now, if you don't have a bed, then you will just wind up on the roof, which isn't too bad on the tiny huts. But if you were on the 3-story house, that might be painful, falling off the roof.
Right.
All right, so right here is clay. For the house, go over to this side of the clay and use the lower quality clay.
Lower quality clay.
Yeah. Oh, where are you? I lost you. Lunas.
I had to eat something.
Oh.
I see you.
All right. So over here on this side should be lower quality. So however much you needed. Yep. Now this side over here will be higher quality, so we'll use this for the crafting things.
Okay.
And I needed to get a little bit more anyway.
Take some time getting used to all this.
There we go. All right. So now I can pray back home. All right. I'll see you back at the homestead.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Whoa.
I think that's enough actually.
Could you look into the house and see how much I need?
Yep.
I think it's 12.
Oh, no. You need 80, so you'll need to dig it twice. Actually, I have
80.
30. Yeah, so just dig it once. Because I have a little extra for you. There we go.
29.
Oh, no, that's might be the quality.
Oh, it says the clay and I have 29.
Okay.
The number under.
All right, so now I'm going to pull
Maybe
this
I did
out.
it wrong.
A load of charcoal. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Charcoal. There we go. All right, now we're going to put another load of charcoal in. The hardwood billets. There we go. Raise the kiln up so it's cooking a little more. Now the charcoal that I just pulled out, I'm going to put in this crate.
60 clay. Oh no,
Are you getting it, Lunas?
yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yep. And let me put a little bit of clay in there. I think you'll probably need 20.
I have 80 on me.
Oh, you have 80. Okay, that's fine. All right. right, there's that. Let's go here. Oh, the water. I need water for the other kiln. Yeah, so early in the game, when you're not able to make anything good, as far as storage, before you can make that chest, you can actually cheat a little bit by storing things in a kiln. And if for some reason a kiln breaks, then the same thing. And I'll explain the breaking here in a minute. But you can store things in a kiln. You can store things in your monument. You could store things like I showed you. I stored some things real quickly in the furnace. I put those boards in there, or the billets. I don't know how much water I need. Let's go over here. Check the water for this. 40. All right, so I still need 18 more water. All right. There we go. Then I'm going to go get a little bit higher quality plant fiber, and I'll show you what the higher quality does for stuff here in just a minute. And as you upgrade through the tools, as you upgrade from stone tools to iron tools, that helps also. So everything on the game kind of builds upon the tier before it. 16, 17, 18. There we go. There we go. There's that. All right, this is almost done. So we'll just stand here and wait for a minute for this to be done. Now, somewhere in here, we do have some other bones, which we are going to need some bones here in a little bit. Hey, Booty, please. Flippin'. Please don't do that. I love you. I know. Where you going? What, you're done? You don't want me to love on you? There you go. All right. So we can maybe slightly organize some of these things a little bit later. All right, here's another fur right there. Here's some bones. I'll put the bones in here. All right, cool. All right, so as this turns red and starts to turn yellow or white, then it'll be ready to come out. Nice, loonies.
I don't know. I just want to.
You're making a house.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now, see, this is one made out of plaster, and this is one made out of wood. So they look slightly different, but kind of the same. All right, here we go. Now we can pull this out. And mass produce. That means I'm going to pull more out, multiples. Oh my gosh, the coffee is going so fast today. Why? All right, so when we're done with these crafting buildings, always turn them off. Booty, please stop with the microphone, okay? I know, I love you. Yeah.
How do you use? I am not high level.
Okay, so if you look at your skills, If you ever can't do anything, always go to your skills, especially early on. So in order to use a kiln, you have to have a material preparation of 30. Booty, please.
All right.
Yeah, my kitty cat's name is Booty. So you have to get your artisan up to over 30 to unlock this one, but you actually have to get it to 60 to be able to get this to 30. So then the second tier is material preparation. So you can shape stones to be able to get your material preparation up. And then once that's over 30, then you can use the kiln. When it's to 60, you can start doing glass blowing. And then it also shows you not just the usable items, but also the recipes that you have.
Oh, yeah.
And then 90. And then sometimes 100 has its own specific thing, like a masterwork vase is only at 100 material preparation. And then the next tier, once you unlock this, is for smelting, to be able to use the furnaces. And then after that, you got armor smithing. So that's how that all works. All right, Booty. Yes, foodie food. Because we like Vikings so much, my kitty cat was a rescue kitten, and she survived a terrible ordeal, came out bright and shining, so I called her Boudica, after the queen of the Iceni tribe. Over there in your part of the world, on those islands, so I call her Booty for short. Yeah, she was actually inside the engine of my car. I drove her home, and so she went over 30 miles, which I don't know, probably, maybe 40, 45 kilometers? Yeah. All right, so now I've got that. Now I'm going to go get some more iron. I'm going to go, wait a minute, let me make sure I've got, yeah, before I do that, let me finish this kiln out. Let's see, how do I want to do this? All right, here we go. Let's finish out the kiln. 30 plant fiber, so I want higher quality plant fiber, so I'm going to go over this direction. So you can find high quality soil by looking down, right click, inspect the ground. All right, so this is quality 10, and you just kind of wander around till you find it. Inspect it. All right, there's 30. So then you just kind of, well, if this is 30 and that was 10, then it's probably this direction. Could be that direction. Could be that direction. But I actually know where it is because we found it last night. So over here I have a little marker that says right there is 100 quality soil, which is the best soil you can have. So right here is 100 quality soil. So this is where I'm going to gather. Rintharian, when he gets on today, he's going to show us how to make a whole plot of land, like, I don't know, maybe 9 or so tiles worth of just 100 quality soil. He'll show how that's done. But let's go ahead and look for materials, because I need plant fiber. I think I need 30 plant fiber. So we're going to go fairly high quality. It doesn't have to be 100 quality. Just higher quality than what we had before. So I'll grab a little bit of plant fiber here. So for the houses and the huts and things like that, the quality doesn't really matter. But for the crafting buildings, the forge, the furnace, and then as we make other tiered buildings, like we can make a forge, but then we can also make a building that has a forge in it, called a blacksmith building. We can make a cooking station, but in addition to the cooking station, we can actually make a kitchen. And those buildings that actually have the stations inside of them will actually give you a little buff to make those items a little bit better. So if I make let's say I make some tools at the forge, then that's just kind of base on the quality. But if I make those tools at a blacksmith house or a blacksmith, whatever it's called, station, then it's going to be actually a little bit better, higher quality. Same thing with the food. If you make the food at a cooking station, it'll just be the base amount. But if you make the food in a kitchen, which is an actual harder to make building, then that gives you a buff to that. So the food is actually a little bit higher quality. So we want to get out of the Stone Age with our tools, and we want to get out of the simple basic crafting stations too, and get into some of these other fun things. Hey Ara, how we doing? I know hopefully it's a wonderful afternoon for you. Appreciate the 9 people watching. Appreciate the 5 thumbs up. It's raining where you're at? Oh. So, Lunas, is it raining where you are? You guys aren't too far apart.
Nope. It's sunny and...
I don't know exactly, city to city, exactly where you guys are. But you're not...
I am near Oslo.
You're... as far as where I'm from, I know it sounds like you're from, different countries and I don't know, maybe 100 kilometers away or something. But then whenever we look at America, I don't know how far east to west it is, but is it like maybe 4,000, 5,000 kilometers east to west? When I talk about something being 300-400 kilometers away, it seems like it's really not very far. So Ara is 30 kilometers from Brussels. So
Brussels.
Yeah. So I don't know how far away that is. Is that what, a couple hundred kilometers, or is it more, like 1,000?
It's the wrong country.
Yeah, I know it's a different country. But do you know how many kilometers away?
I can check.
Because that's what I was just saying. I know it's different countries, and it sounds like, oh no, that's a long ways away. Oh, it's more like 600 kilometers. Oh, okay. Well, that's quite a distance then. Yeah. Yeah, see, my geography is kind of okay because I was very involved with history growing up. Hey, Stormy Cat. However...
1,393.
Oh, 1,300? Oh, wow, that's a lot.
15 hours in a car.
Wow. Oh, is that maybe to drive it?
Yep.
So maybe it's 600 kilometers if you fly it. Because you probably go off across water, I would think. But, yeah. But in the whole scope of the world of how many billion people we have and everything, 600, 1,000 kilometers, you're almost neighbors,
Almost.
It's kind of like England and France. Yeah, they're far away, kind of sometimes, but in the whole scope of things, they're really not that far. Kind of like maybe even England and Spain. Because, like, I noticed that when I went to, because somebody asked me yesterday about, because I had mentioned, I think I was talking to Beaver, and I said that, yeah, when I was younger, I spent a lot of quality time in Britain and everything. I had gone about once a month for a span of about 2 years in Britain. Mostly Scotland, but I did spend a little time in Ireland, foodie, and a little bit of time in the UK, in England. Oh wow, I got plenty of plant fibers. All right, good. So, I enjoyed my time in the UK. But one thing that I did notice is a lot of people from the UK talked about going on holiday and vacationing in Spain because it was a kind of warmer climate and everything. And then it's kind of like here in America where everybody talks about going to Florida to vacation and holiday. There you go. So the highest quality plant fiber we have is right there. All right, so now let's just put the rest back up in here. There we go. And then old broken tools we can put in the monument. Now, if I put a new tool in there and a broken tool, if I sacrifice them, it will take the broken tool. Oh, it took the new tool also. Okay, well, either way. So you have to feed the monument from time to time. But it prefers crafted items. All right, so let's work also on a cooking station. We'll just do one right here. Can I build that? I think I might need iron. I can't remember. Simple construction. Crafting. A brewing tank. A co-op. Oh, cooking buildings. There it is. A big cauldron. Oh, I need a metal sheet. All right, simple rope and a branch. There we go. Let's move this over. There we go. You was in New York and San Francisco on holiday in 96 and 2009. Yeah, I think that everybody should go to a different country, and I'm not talking, and I'm not putting you down, Stormy or Foodie or anything. I'm not talking about going from, the UK, like from England to Ireland, because the cultures are, while they're different, they're somewhat similar. But I think that people should honestly go to other countries with very different cultures. And if I were to go to, say, from America to England, or from Ireland to America, then the countries are somewhat similar. The cultures are a little bit different. But even going, like, to my neighbor, if I were to go to Mexico, the culture is very different. Or if I were to go to Spain or to Greece or to France, yeah, the culture is very, very different. One thing that I really enjoyed about my time in the UK was the fact that the lifestyle and the culture, while we share so many similarities, there's a lot of differences, like in the work habits. Like in America, it's very easy to get roped into working 70, 80, 90 hours a week, but it's not necessarily part of the culture of a lot of other countries. They're on a lot less work hours and spend a lot more quality family time. All right. What was I doing? Oh, the cooking station. All right, I need the bigger iron. This right here. So I'm going to need to do some blacksmithing to get that cooking station up. All right. All right, so trying to figure out how I want to do this. All right, so I'm going to go to a high quality tree. I think this is one. The higher quality trees, let's please leave so that we can get materials from them. Yeah, Spain is too hot. True. There we go. There's 2 of those. All right, now I'm going to go get some high quality stone, higher quality stone. And I'm going to make a crucible to be able to smelt a little bit of metals. And we're going to work on our smelting. I know it sounds like I'm kind of bouncing all around, but everything is, at this point, everything's kind of dependent upon others. So I'll actually explain a little bit what's going on in my head besides all the crazy voices. All right. So the reason why I have the snare traps down is to get animals. Part of getting the animals is gathering the bones. And the bones I can use to make bone glue. Now the bone glue I'm going to bring over here, use the workbench to make a mallet, which is an improved hammer, but I need bone glue to do that. Okay, so in order to make an improved mallet, to make the forge or any of the other crafting buildings better, so when I go to hammer it for the last time, I need a mallet. So I need bone glue for that. In order to make bone glue, I have to make this station, which I need a metal sheet. Now the metal sheet I need to make here at the Forge and Anvil. I don't have a blacksmith hammer in order to use this, so in order to use this, I need to make a blacksmith hammer. So that's what I'm working on right now. So everything is, in order to move out of the Stone Age, there's a whole lot of things that need to kind of happen. And once that happens, then you're going to stair step. And what I mean by that, I'll kind of show that with the blacksmithing here in a minute. But I'll make this cooking station with lower quality stuff to a degree because my blacksmith hammer won't be that great to start out with. And then once I do this, then I can make better quality bone glue, which will, or this needs to make bone glue to make a mallet to make this better, and then I make bone glue to make a better mallet to make this better, and kind of back and forth like that. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy process, but you kind of stair step everything in this game. So I'm going to also make a better quality hammer, because the hammer I have right now is quality, oh, it's actually quality 91. It's not too bad. So it'll be fair. It'll be fair enough. But I'm looking for higher quality stone, which is probably, could be over here by this. Doesn't have to be the best. So over here, we had our higher quality plant fiber. Yeah, that's not going to do it. So let's go see if we got a better spot over here. I want some stone that's probably at least quality 50 or maybe more. Here's 30. There's quality 27. So let's try over this way. $27. So let's go this way. $24. That's not good. All right, so it's wanting to take me back down this way. I think. 41, yep. You love culture and traditions. Find them more value in lots of ways than today's standards, yeah. $54. All right. Well, this is all pretty much marble here. 11. Flip, that sucks. All right, here's quality 70 rock. That works just fine. So let's put a pickaxe here. Dig the tunnel forward. Oh, all right, you going to take a little nap? All right. So there we go. We got that. Now we can make a smelting tool out of the rock and this. Let's go with a crucible. We'll make 2. All right, so there we go. We made a couple of those.
How do
Cool.
I get the rights on the land?
What do you mean the rights?
I'm trying to rename my hut.
Oh, I have to do that. Yeah, I have to do that for you. As the guild leader.
Right.
Yeah. Here is, wait a minute, is this your house? Yeah, this is your house. Rename it.
Yeah, just call it Lunis or something.
There we go. Lunis. Cool. Oh, let me go drop this stuff off. All right, so I'm going to go getting some ore so we can start mining. Let's drop these in here for now. Oh, is that full? No. There we go. Cool. All right. Cool. All right, so somewhere up here was our mine. I don't know if the mine is going to be... I don't know if the mine is going to be done. Probably not. We got some stone out of this yesterday. So you can see, different than Valheim, you can actually make tunnels in here. Yeah. Kind of cool, huh?
Support, no?
Oops. There we go. Yeah. So over this way we have copper and iron. I need to change my headset or my battery. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go auto walk. The number key is auto walk. There we go. All right, and then I'll also grab a cup of coffee. All right. Let's see. Hopefully I'm going the right direction. I want to go to the big mountain. Yeah, we should be getting close. All right, be right back. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of things that we can do with this game as far as following different career paths. We can be farmers, we can be foresters, we can be hunters, we can gather herbs and make potions, we can be miners and blacksmiths, and just a whole lot of fun stuff to do. Be animal breeders. So right over there is a copper mine, and over here on the other side is actually the iron mine. So I'm going to fill up with iron. Where'd it go? Here it is. I'll fill up with some iron. I want the lower quality ore because I'm going to use it to practice with. So that's quality 61. This is quality 44. This is quality 49. And that is just stone there. All right, so we're going to do this. This is the lowest quality, so I'm going to mine this ore. You're playing the new SpongeBob game? It's awesome. Oh, what's it called, Foodie Food? Man, SpongeBob. Everybody loves SpongeBob. Ooh. Oh, wait. I want to make sure I eat some decent quality food so my skill goes up faster. The Cosmic Shake. Oh, I could have eliminated these branches and stored them somewhere because that's occupying 22. That's occupying, I don't know, probably about 40 on my weight to be able to carry. So I could probably title this live stream as maybe blacksmithing, because now I'm going to spend a little bit of time blacksmithing, even though we're an hour into the stream. There we go. Now, if I were to use the dig option, because I can still dig just like I was digging the soil and everything, if I use the dig, then I'm going to get the iron ore plus some stone. But if I use the mine, once I'm able to mine things, then it's just going to give me the ore. All right, so there's quality 49. So we were at 44 here. We were at 49 there. We're at 49 here, I believe. All right. So everything is going to radiate out as to the highest quality. So if 49 is there, 49 is there, then this may very well be the highest quality we have. Unless if diagonally on the other side of this, there is a higher quality there. Because this could be 49, that 49. This could be 44. And then maybe over there might be a 44. I don't know. Or it might be 2 over, might be the 44. So either this is the highest quality, or there's going to be one more higher quality on the other side of that. But we won't know till we get there. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, so now we're going to put some iron ore in here. The best combination here is going to be 80. Oh. No. Flip. There we go. The numbers lock is also the auto walk key. So here we go. So let's split this. 80. There we go. So 80 of the ore plus 20 of the charcoal is the best. All right, so we need, what, 37 here?
She may please help me claim my shack.
Oh, you got your shack done. Oh, awesome. So right-click
Hold on.
on it and claim as your home.
I do that, but it doesn't say anything. Like I've
Oh.
done it, but
Oh, okay. Yep. And then I'll be able to actually put your name on it in a minute. It takes a cooldown, I think. All right, so this one we won't mess with. So we got 30. I'll put 50 here. It's fine for now. This one here. Let's put another 80 here. There we go. All right, and then as far as this, I'm just going to drop this right there. On the ground. We got that all good. There we go. Now let's move this out of the way. All right, did we put stuff in here or no? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. All right, so let's grab a little bit of this. So here we go. We got 5, so we can add 15 more. There's 12. There's 15. We can turn this on.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Cybrex,
Yep.
how are we?
Good.
Nice. We've got 1 there, so we can put 19 more. 8, 9, plus 10. All right, and then let's put 20 here. Then let's put 6 plus 10. I got room for 4 more. Whoops, sorry. All right, let's put maybe 20 in our inventory. I don't know. Flip. Let's just put it all in there. It'll be fine. All right, so the first couple I'm going to do really bad with. So I'm going to use my smelter tool that's almost broken. I think I might have smelted a little bit yesterday, but I don't remember. All right, so we got room for 4 more. So let's put 4 more in there. There we go. All right, so I'm intentionally waiting a little bit because I'm going to use a lot of actions to pull the stuff out of here. It's going to take me quite a bit of time when this is all finished. So I don't want this to finish and this to finish and then these just sit here and waste charcoal while it's waiting on me. All right, let me go see if I can put Ant Captain's name on. Let me see. No, I still don't have it. I wonder why.
Yeah, because I click
Did
claim
you
shack, and it does that line, and then that's all it does.
Okay. It should have.
So claim is your home,
Yep.
and it just stays tiny shack.
That's strange. Yeah, I thought there might be a cooldown on it. Maybe have to be away from it? No? I'm not sure. The others that kind of let me do it. But we all know that that's your home, so that's fine.
Super weird.
And welcome, good morning, or I guess it's probably good evening for you, huh?
Yeah, it's 11 p.m.
Oh, man. Here we go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn these on. And the softer metals, like I think silver and copper, I think is about 1,000. But the iron needs to be at about 1,500. So we'll give it just a second. There we go. All right, so I think there was wasn't there a crate somewhere? There's a crate I moved with something. What's in this one? All right, there's a crate here. Let's go ahead and pick this up and move it. All right, we're going to put this over here by the cooking station. And we'll start putting some food in here. So I'll put apples and the chicken meat. Somewhere over here we had more food. Actually, I can put flip. Put more branches down here. What the flip? Why is it? Oh, it's full. There we go. This stuff isn't really good for that right now. I want to get the cooked food. There we go. Here's some cooked food. And more apples. And probably the nuts too. There we go. We'll put that in here so we're slightly organized. There you go. Mom would love that. There we go. There's that. I don't really see any more. How much does that weigh? 40? All right, so the copper. Yeah, we'll go put that in a chest over here. There we go. How we doing? I'll probably need to use the bellows. Yep, need to puff that up a little bit. Puff that up a little bit. Oh, not quite there. All right. So the other thing is as you're doing this, you want to add to the charcoal. So this needs 3 more. So we'll kind of add 3 more. There we go. If you add quite a bit of other materials, just like anything else in life, it'll actually cool it down. Especially if it's close to the time for it to tick. This one here needs 6. There we go. And this one here needs 6 also. So that's why I put extra charcoal in my inventory. There we go. I can put this charcoal back. I won't need it right now. Oh, wait a minute. I do need a high quality stick. I forgot. So I need the highest quality stick I can find. Probably 2. Hmm. 74, no. Oh no. Oh no, we lost them. They got away. One of them got away. Alright, we'll go ahead and take them and put them in the inventory. If you don't catch these, then they actually run away. The animals that I had in the traps. Alright, that's fine. Alright, this has still got some time to go.
Benji, it must be claimed as mine because it's telling I did that prayer home thing and it landed me on the roof.
Yep. Let me go check now. No, it still won't let me do anything. That's strange.
I logged out and logged back in just to see, and I thought I'll try that.
Yeah, I might need to log out and log back in. I don't know. Alright, so somewhere over here is a maple tree that's high quality. This is probably it. Yep. There we go. Let's grab a couple of branches from here. That'll be high quality. There we go. All right, so here by the monument, there is a crate, and that has food in it. I'll be making a cooking station here real soon. Hopefully before I log out today. Man, I'm hungry. What should I eat today? Man, holy flip. All right, this one. Please be done soon. Oh, it is done. Let me check these and make sure these don't need puffed up. They probably do. Yep. There we go. Puff this one up. There we go. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to pull out the lumps first because it's going to, the iron ingots is the largest amount. The bars is the next largest amount, and then the lumps is the smallest amount. So I'm going to pull out the lumps and get the really small bits of iron because that's going to give me a lot more actions to do that. the more actions I do, then the more my skill goes up of anything. So same thing. So if I were to pull out the iron ingot, then that's the largest one. That would only give me like 3 or 4 of those. So I would only get 3 or 4 actions. But if I do this, I'm probably going to get 20 or 30 actions. And each action, it's going to raise my skill. So like right here, it says smelting has increased by 0.25. There we go. Also, I need those lumps of iron to be able to make nails. So we'll do that. And you'll see as my skill goes up, the quality of the iron just went from 23 to 24 now. So it's a combination of the quality of the furnace, the quality of my smelting tool, the quality of my skill, and the quality of the iron that I put into it. That's the resulting quality of this lump of iron that's coming out. Hey, Bomada. So I'm not so concerned because this is the first time I'm doing it. I'm still low skill level as to what the quality is right now. So I want a lot of actions to raise my skill. And then I'll switch to the better smelting tool for the last couple of times. And hopefully, make something that is a little bit better. So some of these skill grinds are a little bit tedious. Some could say boring. But this is also sometimes, when you learn how to do the skill grinds like this, then, like as he's doing this, I could literally walk away. I could go phone a friend. Oh, shoot. I hit the escape button. I could do other things. I could go cook dinner. I mean, there's a lot of things that I could be doing besides just sitting right here in front of the computer doing this. So there's a lot of AFK tasks that you can do as long as you kind of come back, 5-10 minutes later just to check on it and everything. But yeah. All right, now did I break my smelting tool? Is that what happened? Yeah, my smelting tool broke. So now I'm going to try another one. So that's why I made multiple ones. There we go. Your skill's also going to go up higher if you remember to keep yourself fed with at least 2 ingredient food. And once we get the crops and once the fields come in with some cabbage and carrots and potatoes, then we have some animals like the rabbits and the chickens, and we get some meat from them, then we can make like 3 and 4 ingredient food and make really better dishes of food. And I know that would make Foodie Food very happy. Because right now all I have to eat is a fried salmon dinner, which sometimes doesn't sound too bad. Appreciate the 15 people watching. Appreciate the 9 likes. If you guys are enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that thumbs up here. We will right now we're going to be doing this Life is Feudal here, but we'll also alternate this in the morning time slot kind of. We will still do maybe a couple of evening streams with this, but we'll alternate a little bit with the Valheim because this is a similar style of game and everything. It also, games like this are nice and chill for me. So for some people, it's relaxing after a nice hard day of work, and for other people, it's a nice, easy way to kind of wake up to the day, as opposed to some other crazy games. Oh, awesome. Thank you all so much for those likes. They do help out. They help to push out the content out to other people. How difficult can it be to add a translation such as Dutch? They can launch satellites to Mars and Saturn, communicate with them from Earth, but translation into a game is apparently too difficult. That is correct. I think it's probably because for each individual person or each individual game, the companies, they have to hire their own people. So it's kind of like if you go to a shop, if you go to a bank, you go to a grocery store, do they have people translate there? I mean, it's a business after all. But part of being part of a game, a video game, or part of the gaming industry is to go international and to be able to open your product and the game for more people. So that would seem logical that you would really want it to be translated into as many languages as possible to sell more of the game. Definitely agree with you. Definitely. All right, so right now my smelting is up to 74. Isn't that what they find volunteers for? Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you could find people, like I tell you what, there's probably in the universities throughout the world, there are probably people, whether or not if it's a good translation or not, but there's probably students in a university that would love to translate a game to another language because it gives them the skills and the practice of doing it, for one, but it also allows them to put something on their resume that they actually did work. So like a volunteer or an intern or, doing work for free. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people in universities that would actually translate games. If I knew, like, say, 5 languages, if I didn't have such a busy lifestyle with everything I do, if I knew 5 languages and you were going to give me, say, a free game or two, or maybe even a game for not just me, but also a game for my friends, so you gave me a game with, say, 5 keys so that me and my friends could play it, in addition to you giving me me translating that game. Yeah, why wouldn't somebody do that? All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make lumps of iron. I mean, doesn't that make sense? I mean, if you like, say you were a student, and students, in essence, are doing their studies and everything for what, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 months out of the year? So they have a couple of months that they are fairly free to literally kind of work full-time as a volunteer. If I were a gaming company, if I were making a game, I would try to source translators from the universities. Rather than actually going out and hiring professional translators. Granted, the translation might not be exact, and there might be some small issues with it, but you would get the general idea across, I think, and people from other cultures and languages would probably understand what it was meaning. Like British English, Australian English, Irish English, and American English, they're a little different. There's some words and phrases that are definitely taken different ways. But if Aunt Captain and Foodie Food and Stormy Cat and myself all got in a room and spoke English, we generally know what we're talking about, other than being crazy. But even though we speak different variations of English, of the English language, and we're going to have different phrases, we generally know specifically what we're talking about. Stormy's Cat says, you only know of Gab Solder's Jacksepticeye's wife. She knows Japanese, and she plays indie games in Japanese, and she'll translate it. Yeah, that's cool.
How do I level up artisan?
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you what?
Level up artisan.
Oh, the artisan? All right, so if you go to a tree and you take bark off the tree, you can do that. If you raise and lower the soil, you can do that. By cutting down trees and uprooting the stumps, you can get artisan from that. So on any skill, you can press the P button. You can go to the skill tree and you go to artisan. And under artisan, it tells you for level 0 what you can do that is going to use that skill. Then when you go to 30, it shows you more. Level 60, level 90. So there's not really anything that's going to do that. But yeah, so artisan 0 and 30, that tells you what it's going to do, what you can use the skill for, but also what you can use to help make more skill in it. Yeah. Good question. All right, so I started out with quality 23 on the iron, and now I'm up to quality 26 on the iron. And most of that has to do with my skill level. It's the same iron, same quality of iron that I mined from the same spot on the map in the different furnaces. So mostly just my skill gain has increased the quality that I'm getting when it comes out and finished. Stormy Cat says, your English isn't even English. You're cocky. Oh, you're cockney and uncultured. Yeah, sometimes you don't understand it all, Laura. In some areas, you even have a hard time with foundation. It has been translated into Dutch, but not always in the best Dutch. True. There's different, every language and every culture has variations. Like in the UK, even just in England, there's going to be Wales, there's going to be, the different regions of England that have a different variation of it. Just like, Ara, where you're from, there may be highlands, there may be lowlands, there may be cities, there may be farmland, and the different people in the different areas are going to have a small variation on Dutch of how they speak it. So for somebody to translate a language, like say if I were a game company and I wanted to hire a translator, that translator more than likely is going to do like the textbook university style language of that translation of that language, which a lot of times isn't the way people actually talk. And so there's a small variation on the language just there. In addition to, like I said, the way people talk in the city versus the way people talk in the farmlands. Now I need to go with this one. All right, now hopefully these other two, see what I meant by how long it takes to do these? And that's why I started the other two a little bit later, and hopefully they haven't gone down too much. Now from here, when I go to these other two, I'm going to make the ingots, which are the larger style of iron. So that'll go a lot faster. All right, there we go. Let's eat that. Now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to take this over here. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's put that there. Put that there. Now we're going to make the iron ingots, the larger one. Oh, no, I didn't really need that. That's all right. No big deal. All right, there's that. All right, so now here's these. You couldn't even translate English, and it's your main language. True. All right, so there we go. That is the basics of smelting. Now to get it a little bit better, we're going to make us a blacksmith hammer. In order to make the blacksmith hammer, we need to have our other hammer equipped. So you'll see that it has a weight, it has the quality, which is the star, and then it also has the durability. As the durability goes down, then the quality will go down also. All right, so here we go. Let's turn this on. You don't have to buff it up, but then we're going to use it. Now we can forge a metal tool. So the first thing is a blacksmith hammer. We need an ingot. So in order to better our chances, we'll kind of go ahead and use one of the better ones. So I'm going to make one of these, a blacksmith hammer. Now it's going to be very poor quality. It'll probably be like a quality 3 or 4 blacksmith hammer to start out with. There we go. Let's see what it is. It is, oh, actually quality 8. Not horrible, not great. Now we're going to work on trying to break the forge. We're going to inspect it, see what it looks like. Ah, it's not bad. Now we're going to actually forge nails. That's why I made so many of these little lumpy lumps. We're going to make a lot of nails. And then you're going to see the same thing. The way in which I did the, when I was smelting and I pulled the lumps first, the smaller items, I'm doing the same thing. I've got smaller items of nails because it requires 10 lumps. So with my 300 lumps, now I'll be able to make like 30 actions, 30 times to raise my forging skill up by making nails. I only had a couple of these ingots, which meant if I made the metal sheet, I might only be able to do it once. or if I made the blacksmith hammer, I'd only be able to do it a little bit at a time. So I want to make nails because that's going to make me do this a lot of times. And this again is something where I can, you know, maybe make like, say 500, 600, 700 of these lumps, then do that many nails and just walk away and go cook dinner. Or perfect time to go grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. And Pattywax says it could be worse. We could all be speaking Old English. Yes, how correct you are. That would be crazy. Appreciate the 13 people watching. Appreciate the 12 likes. If you are new to the channel, don't forget, we do an awful lot of other things. We do a lot of games. We do a lot of content. So hit that subscribe button. You see that button down there that's red? It doesn't want to be red. So click it. Make it kind of grayed out a bit. It's a whole lot more fun that way. Oh, yeah. And if you are enjoying what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It definitely helps to tell YouTube to say, hey, you should check this out. Go check out this game. Go check out this wild, crazy old dude. Or whatever the flip they do. All right, so now by just making nails, now my forging skill is almost a level 50. So if I were to turn around and make a blacksmith hammer now, it would definitely be a lot better than that quality 8 with the exact same materials. I could actually use lesser quality iron, which is what I'm going to do here in just a minute. And then know that Adam and Eve started, yes, Adam and Eve started with a language there. That is correct. Maybe Adam and Eve actually started with the Mayan language. They could have, been Mayan and actually rowed a boat across or something, or maybe that was the Garden of Eden and we just got it all wrong. Maybe it wasn't in the, in between the two rivers there in the Tigris and the Euphrates and all that stuff. We don't know. It was so long ago, man. Most of us can't even remember what we did yesterday or last month. And we're trying to believe what was written down on a piece of, parchment or rice paper from like 3,000 years ago. Who knows? It's all right. All right, so also as we're doing this, the quality of our nails is kind of slowly going up. So we won't kill off all the lumps. We'll still save a couple of these lumps for later. So let's go back in here. Let's manage the furnace and make sure we turn this off. Let's inspect it, see how much damage we did. I think it was like 4,900, 4,800. That's not horrible. All right, here we go. We can put these away now. Put all this, put that away, that away. There we go. All right, I've got another branch there and another one of those. So now, I think you always have to start the blacksmith hammer with a primitive hammer. All right, so let's go ahead and put those in there. There we go. So I might have to use the primitive hammer. All right, so we're going to also take, we got an ingot here. Let's wait. All right, same thing. Let's turn this on. We're going to make us another blacksmith hammer. Hopefully it's going to be better. So our first one that we did was quality 8. And then now I'm going to, now I have one that is quality 27, which is a little bit better. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to put this away in here. We're going to grab another ingot. Now we're going to make the crucible and tongs. We had the stone one. Now we're going to make one out of this. And we're going to see an instant increase in the quality of our iron that we get out. Manage the furnace. Let's turn it off. Now let's put the ingot back. There we go. So now this is quality 17, which isn't that great, but it should be better than what we have here. There we go. So now let's go ahead, same thing. We're going to double check and see how much charcoal we have. So can we put some charcoal in here? This, because we did so many actions on this, this might be ready to break. Yeah. It's going down in durability there. And this one here should be higher durability. Yeah, slightly. Slightly. So let's go here. What do we got here? We've got 10. 2 there. Let's put that there. So now we got 20 there. We can put 80 of the metal in there. And then we've got, what, 15? So let's add 5 more here. There we go. And then we've got none in there, so we'll put that in there for now. All right, and I think we broke our saw when we was cutting things out. So we're going to go mine some more. Let's double check these, make sure we don't have any more animals in the traps. All right. There we go. You're going to go to sleep, Ira? All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate the 14 watching. Appreciate those 15 likes. You guys are flipping amazing. Thank you all so much for all the support of the channel. And Ara, as always, I love the conversations. Yep. Oh, trying to walk up the side of a mountain. Where is our map? There we go. Cool. All right, so it takes it a second for that map to load in. The first map that you see is actually the vanilla map. And then this map that we're playing on is actually a modded map. Some small problem with the modded map. Sometimes the animals get glitched because they're not where they're normally supposed to be on the vanilla map, maybe. Or something along those lines. Oh, there's that one. And where's our iron mine on this side? So now I'm going to go for the higher quality iron. I'm going to do 2 of them. Yeah, the rendering texture's correct. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get 2 of these, which is 80 times 2. So I need 160 of the iron ore. So what did I say? 160. All right. So I ran out of stamina. There we go. And let's float on back home. There we go. And let's check on Ara's house, see if we can rename that for her. Hopefully. Oh, Ara's got some crates going. Good job. Man, I can't do that. Maybe if I log out and log back in, I might be able to do that. That's all right. We know that's her house. There we go. Let's go with 80 here. There we go. And we can actually go ahead and turn this on. Gonna be a mod for a bit. Been up since 3 a.m. Oh my lord, Lunas, that is way crazy.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are we?
Good, how are you?
Awesome, awesome. There we go. All right, somewhere in here I did see another saw. I'm going to steal that. Not there. Maybe here. There it is. I'm going to borrow that. I'm not going to steal it. I'll just borrow it and I won't return it. We'll go there. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's go over here. Let's get some more billets. What's the stream plans today? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a lot more time. I've got about 20 more minutes. And then I have to, you know, go somewhere. And it depends on when I get finished and get back home as to doing anything else. Yeah. Yeah, my original intention was to stay on this for the majority of the day. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. So, I'll definitely be on at some point later tonight. I just don't know exactly when. And I'll do a short members only stream this evening, hopefully at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Let me go check this and make sure these haven't come down. All right. So they're kind of okay. Yeah, sometimes life happens, and sometimes life is feudal. I've always thought that this was such a cool name for a game. You know, just to play on the English language. There we go. So if I put that in there, put that there. Oh, no. Huh. Normally, one goes away as soon as you turn it on. Huh. There we go. Nope, I guess not. That's fine. Put the extra billet up there. It'll be fine. We're going to drop this iron right here on the ground to store it. It'll be fine. And then what else? Oh, here's a couple of more animals. We'll grab those. There we go. Oh, here's another one over here. There we go. Good, good, good. All right. Yeah, for those of you that aren't so great with English, so life is feudal, as in the Middle Ages. Also, a play on word is life is futile, as in not yeah. How would I explain that? Not easy, like it's difficult. Yeah, pointless endeavor. There you go. So it sounds the same. There we go. Let's raise this up. There we go. There we go. All right, so we managed to get a couple of rabbits and a couple of chickens. All right, so right here we have another... Oops. Oh, I need a primitive hammer. Just to start this action there. Oh, flip. There we go. Oh, finishing a level in SpongeBob. That's flipping awesome. All right, so I've got all the stuff I need there. Let's erase this one. See where this one is. Yeah, a little bit more than half. Good, good. All right, and this one's a little bit more than half, so that's good there. Cool. Tell you what, let me go get another branch just to be safe. And I'll explain that stair step one more time. As we hopefully get a better blacksmith hammer and a better crucible and tongs to pull that stuff out, the iron out. And then we'll do it one more time. Gather 2 more branches. All right, there we go. That's fine for now. Oh, and we probably need some... Oh, flip, man. I need the primitive hammer equipped. I think we need some... Yeah, we need some simple rope, so we need 40 of those. That's it. Craft simple ropes. Go ahead and do those for now. Ooh, ribs, Mexican cornbread, corn peas, mashed potatoes, green beans. Holy flip! What are you doing? Are you cooking for a whole army and a whole smorgasbord of all kinds of things? Man, that's crazy, bruh. Scott. All right. So we put that in there. There's that. Is this done yet? Yep. There we go. Grab the rest of this charcoal. Irish have been known for the love of potatoes. There you go. Turn that off. Let's see where this is. Oh, this is ready. All right, so we're going to pour this out into ingots. There we go. So remember we were about level 26. Now we're at level 61. So that definitely helps out a lot by having the metal smelting tool. All right. So now let's go here. Let's also turn that off. Let's turn this on. Turn this on. Forge a tool. Blacksmith hammer. All right, so now we got a level 32 blacksmith hammer, which is better than our 20 whatever. Now we're going to use that better blacksmith hammer to make a better crucible and tong so we have a better hammer and we have better quality iron. There we go. Turn that off. Now instead of this quality 17, we now have a quality 30. So that should give us, hopefully, slightly better. Maybe, maybe not. Because 61 was pretty good. I don't know how we got to 61. Yep, we got quality 63 now. There we go. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? So now we got a lot better quality there. Just from those small tweaks. There we go. And that's how we do it. Now we're going to go over here. And we're going to see about making that metal sheet. What do we need for that? We need that. Going to produce a metal sheet here. Turn that off. We'll put the rest up in here. There we go. All right, so now the metal sheet. We need to have our primitive hammer equipped. Gonna put that in there. So now we got that, except we still need some branches. So we'll get some high quality branches. I'm gonna put these smelting tools up so that if somebody else wants to use the lower quality ones, that's fine. I'll keep the higher ones that I made. They can use that. Wait a minute. Oh, we're full. There we go. Let's put that there. And let's put that one there. So now somebody can use those tools if they want. Cool. All right, so high quality branches, I needed 10 of those. So we'll do that. There we go. All right, so we needed, I think it was 10 of those branches to make the cooking station. Then we'll also make a cooking pot. Hopefully. Thank you so much for giving some hugs out there, guys. I'll get 2 more extra branches just in case we need them for something else. There we go. All right, I do need a little bit more food too. So I'm going to have to grab some food. Eat a little bit. Here we are. Appreciate the 16 people watching. Appreciate the 16 likes. Man, you guys are amazing. Let's grab 37, 32, 48. Let's grab a couple of these. I don't want to take it all. I want... Wait a minute. Where did it go? Oh, I hit cancel. Like a flippin' idiot. Eat it. Alright, here we go. Let's go here. And then let's go... What? There. Now let's build that thing. Let's eat again. Alright, so the maximum quality for everything is 20,000. So if you cut that basically in half and turn it into a percentage, so 20,000, you know, 10,000 say would be, you know, because you're looking at 1 to 100 on a percentage scale. So if we look at this and inspect this, so out of 20,000, we're at 6,600. So this would be basically like 33%, I think. Yeah, so it's about a third of maximum. All right. So now if we add some fuel, we'll just add a couple of these, like 5 for now. There we go. Now if we add fuel, turn it on, it'll give us the option to prepare some fuel or add some, prepare food. So we got food just like we did at the campfire. But I want to make bone glue. But how do I make bone glue? So now I have to go to procuration. I have to go to here. Tame harvest. We have to get this at least to 30 on taming, managing, harvest, and cleaning. So we can't make bone glue just yet. Darn. So we'll have to save that for another time. We'll have to go out and try to tame some animals. We'll have to manage and clean coops and things like that. All right, so over here on the back side of this town, maybe we'll put some coops over here or something, some chicken coops. And then we'll be able to keep the animals. All right, so we'll work on that tonight. So we've got the cooking station here. So that's good. We've got our skill up on blacksmithing, so we're able to make some good stuff for the group. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. We should be good on that. Let's check our animals before we go. All right, so when we come back, we're going to work on taming animals. We'll go out into the wilderness and try to get some animals. So we'll see how that kind of works out. We'll make some chicken coops and put some animals in there so we can actually feed them, grow them, raise them, and they will actually multiply. They'll actually breed and multiply. So, all right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and appreciate you all so much. Everybody have a lovely, lovely day, and we'll catch you a little bit later today with a little bit more Life is Feudal and also a members-only stream. Thank you. Take care.
Are you still there, Da Vinci?